The girl was just drawing a horse, but was despised by passing classmates. She chose to swallow her anger. But this day the girl accidentally heard. The two were talking again about her black horse, saying it would be caught and eaten. She would never allow anyone to say that, but instead of apologizing, they mocked her even more. The girl angrily pushed her into the wasted grass, but deep down she knew these words were not groundless. Even her uncle, the horse trainer, after many attempts, had no way at all. Black Beauty resisted all humans. Only the girl was not rejected. Black Beauty was her only friend. The girl decided no matter what she would teach Black Beauty to save her fate. But as soon as she picked up the rope, Black Beauty fiercely resisted. The girl put the bridle on her own head, earning the horse's trust. This time Black Beauty did not resist the bridle. The girl led her to run in the field, shocking everyone around. Black Beauty was so gentle, so the girl became Black Beauty's trainer. Under her uncle's guidance, she tried to put on a saddle, but even just a blanket caused a strong reaction. The girl tried again and again, failed again and again, but she refused to give up. Even in harsh weather, they still kept training. In the storm's baptism, she slowly adapted to the feeling on her back. The girl finally put on the saddle. Finally she could begin race training, but when the uncle tried to train Black Beauty, she suddenly bolted in panic. The uncle was dragged to the ground. The girl ran quickly to protect him. Luckily he was fine. The girl felt deeply frustrated. Black Beauty noticed her emotions. She lowered herself, signaling the girl to climb on. The girl was shocked. She had never ridden a horse, but out of mutual trust, she climbed on for the first time. They broke through the fence, racing across the vast grassland. But this was her first ride. Without experience, she slipped off into a haystack, facing her worried uncle. The girl actually smiled. To train her horse better, the girl worked hard to improve her riding. At first she often fell off, so she learned diligently with her uncle. Slowly she could ride Black Beauty alone, galloping to the sea. They entered each other's hearts, becoming the most important existence for one another. But an accident changed their fate. As the weather grew colder, the stable needed heating, but the horseman was staring at his phone, forgetting to turn off the heater. Fire spread through the barn. Luckily the girl was awakened by Black Beauty. She rushed through the flames, trying to pull her to safety, but the horse feared fire, refused to step forward. So the girl removed her clothes, covering Black Beauty's eyes. With her uncle and staff's help, all the horses were rescued. The girl could not stop trembling with fear. The owner decided to sell all the trained horses. The girl wanted to buy Black Beauty, but she had no money. They were forced apart. Black Beauty was sold to a cruel company, working endlessly day and night, until he collapsed from exhaustion. But reporters discovered his plight. The company's abuse of horses was exposed. The horse traders were arrested. Black Beauty then saw a familiar figure. The girl had seen the news, recognized Black Beauty at once, and rushed over after reporting it. Black Beauty could not believe her eyes, until the girl hugged her tightly. She knew it was real. The girl took Black Beauty back to the old stable, now rebuilt and renewed. She had not forgotten her promise to find her, and gave her a warm home. Do you believe a horse and a human can have family-like love? Please comment.